Okay, today I'm going to show you guys this super easy and fun rainbow loom bracelet. All you're going to need is rainbow loom, a hook, 34 of your main color, so the main color of your bracelet. I'm choosing white. You could do white or black. So again, that's 34 of your main color. I'm doing white. You could do black or whatever color you want. And then I'm going to be doing this purple as one of my colors and a teal as my other color. There's not really a specific amount for this one yet. Okay, let's get started. So you want to start with your arrow one and you want it off-centered like this. And you want to start with your arrow one pointing towards you or closest to you. You want to put the first one on just like that. And then we're going to just go all the way up the row on this side. And we're going to go up and just chain over, not skipping a single one, like so. Okay, and just continue to put them in this row right over top of each other, like I am doing right now. And you want to go all the way to this back one, like that. Okay, now we have this row completed all the way from this side to this side. Okay, now for the next step, you're going to take a single rubber band
and you're going to go in the middle row. And you're going to just do the exact same thing you just did to the previous row. But just in the middle.
Okay, now as you get to these last ones, you should have something looking like this, so it goes all the way down. And I like to just push these down so it makes it easier for the next step. Just don't push them down all the way so it makes it difficult to pull them back up. Just push them down enough so that they're out of your way for right now. Just like so. Okay, now all you want to do is I'm going to slide this back towards you so you can see it. This last peg and this one. You want to put a rubber band on this last peg and stretch it over to this one, like so. So it should stretch just like that. Okay? Now for this part, you're going to put a double rubber band on this last peg right here. So what you want to do is you want to put it on 2 fingers and you want to twist this way, and so it looks like that. Then you're just going to take this side where you have this, because the arrow's over this way. So you want to take this and you're just going to put it on just like so. Just right on top, so it's just right there. Now if you need, you can pause this video and rewind and go back to what I just did. Okay, this part might get a little tricky. So you want your first color, and my first color is going to be teal, and I have 3 colors, or 3 of the same color. And then you're going to start on this one right here. I find it's easiest to just set it on top of the peg first, then grab it, and this part is a little difficult until you get the hang of it. So you want to grab them all, you want to make sure it's steady on the peg, you want to pull out So make sure it's tight. You want to twist once and then twice, like so. Then you're just going to put it on this peg right here, and that's it. So it should be looking like this so far. Now, if you didn't get this one, or that last one, I guess, we're going to do it again. I have 3 again. It doesn't look like 3, but there is 3 of my next color. And I'm just going to take it, I'm going to put it right on here. And then I'm going to pick it up with my hook. Make sure you have all 3 of them and not just 2 of them, like I just did there. You want to grab them all, pull, twist, twist again, then go to the next peg over, like so, and make sure it's on the peg before you just let go. So now you should have it looking like this. Okay, now we'll do our next color. If you need to pause the video to watch it again, you can. Just hold it. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. On the hook, pull out, twist once, twice, hook back up, and back on, back on the peg. Uh-oh, this one's fighting me. See how mine just came off right there?
The easiest way to fix that is just grab it and twist it back on there, like I just did there. It should stay twisted. And this part is not easy. I struggled with this at first. So it should start like this. So that the opening is this way and not the red arrow. Then you want to look at this part
right here, and you want to go in the middle of this, and you know how you have your 3, or your 2, ones that you twisted. You want to put your hook through here, and you want to grab the 3rd band, and you want to just pull that out, just like so. Okay, and then now that you have this grabbed, dropped it, you just want to grab it and put it over this next peg, just like that. So it should be looking like that. Might be a little confusing at first, but you will get the hang of it. Okay, so now you want to just do the exact same thing. You want to grab the 3rd band again. You want to just pull it out and pull it over to the middle, just like this. Now we're going to do it again, and I can't really zoom in on this side, but you're going to get the 3rd one, and it should be white or black or whatever color your main color is. You're just going to pull it out, just like that. And there you go. That's how you're going to continue to do this whole rest of this row. Just like that, and continue pulling the 3rd one from the, the very bottom one. And make sure you get the main color that we started to put on first, and not the color that we just put on with the twisting. And make sure you do not miss any of them because that will make your whole bracelet fall apart. Okay, so now just continue grabbing the third one. And if it falls off like mine just did right there, I don't know if you guys could see it, but if it falls off like that, you can just pick it back up, just like I just did. And there you go. So now we have that row done, and make sure you do this last peg right here. You're gonna fold that one over just like that too. So now it should be looking like that. This is what it looks like from above. See how this one is not done yet? This is what your middle row should look like so far. Okay, so now that you're done with this row, now we're going to move back to, focus, back to this row right here. Now you are going to want to put your hook back through. Okay, so now you just want to put your hook back in, and you want to grab the third band again, and you want to just grab it, take it, and move it back over to this peg right here. If you guys couldn't see that, sorry. Then you're going to just want to continue to do the same thing. If you don't have the process down, I'll show you one more time. Grab the third peg, or the third rubber band, and then you're just going to pull over. Make sure it's your base color too. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. Okay, so it should start looking something like this. I'm going to fast forward this. And make sure you don't grab the under base color, or the top color too, in with your base color, because that won't be good. Okay, so this is what it should look like. I just finished mine, and that's what it looks like. Okay, now next step. Okay, so now we've connected everything except for this peg right here. So we're just going to, again, take the third band, pull it around the peg, and pull it towards that one. And now we should have it looking like this, just like the other ones do, just like that. Okay, next step. That is a very important step right there, because there your bracelet will fall apart if you don't do that part. Okay, so now I'm going to take this side with the red arrow, and I'm just going to grab another white band. I'm going to put that on my fingers for right now. And this last peg, right here, you're going to make sure you have every single one of the rubber bands, like so. Then you're gonna want to take your rubber band like that. I find it easiest to flip the hook so that it doesn't get caught in anything. Pull it through, and then twist. Then slide these back and put this on like so. I like to slide it up to the thick part so that it doesn't have a chance of falling off when you're taking your bracelet off the loom. So it should look like that. Now we're going on to the next step. Now it is better to be slow and steady throughout this part so that your bracelet doesn't fall apart. You're just going to want to take it off every single one of the pegs, like so. All you do is just pull like this. Just continue pulling all the way down, and it should start looking like this. Okay, then just continue pulling till you get down to this bottom, all the way down here. Okay, and then you can take it off completely, just like that, and then you have this part. That is the hardest part, and it's done. Okay, so now what you want to do, you can see that this clearly isn't going to fit your wrist yet. It might. I don't know. But we're going to finish off this bracelet. We're going to flip it so that the red arrow is pointing, or is closest to you. Then you're going to take your main color, and we are just going to start this off just how we kind of started off the first part of this bracelet. And we're going to start it off just by doing this. Over. Just like that, like we were in the beginning of this. Okay, and then I'm going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went out 7 pegs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then you want to take your side with the rubber bands on it, the hook. You're just going to place both sides actually to make sure they're not twisted. And you're just going to set it right on top, just like that. Okay? So it should look like this so far. Okay, so for this part, we have the bracelet itself, then we have this third one. We're going to take the third one and just do exactly what we did with the first part of this bracelet. Then we're going to chain over, and right like that, just like that. So it's going to start looking like that again, and then just repeat the process. You're going to make sure you do the same thing with this next one. Just grab the last rubber band, which would be the third one, or I think at least. And as you can see, I continue to drop it. But there we go. We're just going to continue to... I'm really bad at this part for some reason, but it should start to look like this. Bruh. As you can see, I continue to drop it, which is okay because I can just pick it up with my fingers. Okay, so now it looks like this so far. Okay, now I'm just going to turn mine so that you guys can see this part. So once we get to this last peg, we're going to take this and just stretch it over to this peg right here. Just like that. So it kind of makes like a triangle. Now it really doesn't matter which one, I just find it easiest to do this one. Now we're going to take our C-clip or our S-clip, whichever you prefer. I'm going to take a C. I'm going to take a white one. Okay, and then you're just going to clip it on right like that and stretch it around to make sure you actually have all of them. Then you're just going to pull like that. Then you're going to have your bracelet part of that done. Then you're going to take this side. As soon as you find your beginning one, which should look like this, and make sure you don't grab these white ones, it should look like that. Make sure you just grab it just like that. And there we go. There's your bracelet you have done. And this is what it looks like on. Oh, it's a little twisted, but that's okay. But I think that turned out really cool. Drop a comment if you can. Tell me what we think of the bracelet, and tell me if you guys did it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.